We are live, episode number 1 from the Pro. We're gonna start a podcast.
Wow, we should start a podcast. We have like this good
we
connection.
should.
The way we just banter off.
No, we took a little hiatus, but I've just been getting millions of emails.
Oh,
millions. I think 2 million, 2.3 million when I finally checked, saying you have to have BroMalley. It's the only thing that gets me through my day. You guys have the best chemistry, and you bring so much knowledge to my life. And you guys are my favorite. So here we are. We took a little hiatus. Daniel's been very busy with school. There wasn't a ton of UFC and all. You know, me and Tim are still doing the once a week, so I didn't want to overdo it. Daniel literally didn't have time. He was doing tests, whatever that means, and studying, whatever that means. And you know, we're here on January 11th, Thursday, at the BroMalley studio.
Feels good to be back, man. Hopefully we can continue this. I got to get school. Got to get my stuff organized.
We'll just shoot for once a month at this rate. We'll just do once a month when something's popping, maybe twice if
we get some good news.
Huge breaking, absolutely astronomical news.
Don't want to miss
last
this.
night. But go ahead and tell them.
You tell them.
Well, I don't have Twitter or Instagram. We'll get into that, so I didn't even see it.
Oh wow! So UFC 300 announcement. Dana's been teasing it for the last week or so. Hey, next Tuesday. I'm gonna drop these news. Wednesdays, I'm gonna drop these news. And we all waited, and we got Zhang Weili versus Yan Xiaoshan for UFC 300.
Main event?
I don't think it's the main event. I don't. He didn't announce that it was main event, but that was the big news. So give me a good breakdown on that. I know you love those.
Over there in China, I'm sure it's probably very exciting. You know, Weili is a killer. The other girl is probably really good too. So it's probably gonna be a sweet fight.
Yeah.
They always have sweet fights. Weili's had a sweet fight when I fought, remember?
Yeah, Weili is a badass.
So, UFC 300 is looking good, but UFC 299, it's so funny that the cards are so stacked and people want to spin it to be, see, I told you were in a star, they're stacking your card. Like, wait, what? I'm confused. That means I'm not a star because they're stacking the card? It's Miami. Go find one Miami card they didn't stack.
And why would people even be upset in the first? Don't you want a stacked, fun UFC card to watch?
Haters are weird. They're like, see, they're trying to push you. It's like, bro, I've been on I fought like 12 times in UFC. Pretty much every fight's been on the main card, main UFC. It's been on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Whether they've obviously UFC's a business. They're making millions and billions of dollars, and I'm on every UFC pay-per-view. So you'd think, oh, maybe there is some kind of star power there.
I don't know where this disconnect came from on Twitter like the last 2-3 months. People have just been on your ass about being a star and they're like, I don't know where it's coming from.
It's weird.
And
it's weird.
Yeah, and about your height. For some reason, people are like, there's no way in hell Sean's 5'11". People were just going crazy about it.
Damn.
I'm like, what are you guys doing? What's your day like?
I deleted Instagram and Twitter off my phone. I finally did it.
Good.
And it's a weird it's only been 3 or 4 days, but I have it all. Sono, we'll talk about that too. He's you know, officially executive assistant of the Suga Show, so I'm logged in on his phone as far as like if I need to post, and I still have, you know, deliverables and stuff. But as far as surfing, Twitter and Insta,
wow, no
more. Not forever, you know, just for now, for fight camp. It's nice. It is weird to feel like when you're at home and you have your phone and you have Instagram and Twitter, you feel connected with the world. Yeah. It's so weird that I still have Snapchat, so I still feel that in a sense, but you can't, I mean, you could get lost surfing on Snap for sure, but it's not like Insta or Twitter. So it feels good. Feels less thinky. You know what I mean? Like my mind, it feels like a good disconnect from that, from the haters, which, you know, if you look into it too much, like you said, I'm getting a lot of hate. I'm like, whoa, but I don't have Instagram. I don't have Twitter. Feels good. Feels really good.
What was the initial reasoning behind that? Just to get your mind right for this fight? Yeah.
Extra dialed. I'm just always, every time I'm in fight camp, you know, I just like to go extra dialed.
That one step.
It's always just, I've never done that where I've deleted, you know, the app. So just taking it a step further. Stillness is key. Stillness of the mind is powerful. And I'm not saying stillness like I'm fucking some monk that doesn't think. But there's there's meditation where you're like a monk and you have no thought. And that could be enlightenment, you know, or whatever. Then there's the far other end of the spectrum where you just cannot shut your mind off. And it's not because you're thinking about one thought. It's because you're thinking about 500 different thoughts and they're swirling. but there's layers to that. So the closer I can get to, okay, I'm thinking, but I'm thinking about what I want to think about, and it's not a chaos. It's not like scrambly to where on this end it's like nonstop, just like constant thinking, anxiety. So I'm just trying to get as close to its, calm peace as possible, especially going into a war, going into battle 8 weeks out. Everything's been going good. Sparring's been going good. Training's been going good. Weights 158. I know you saw that fucking picture the other day.
You must have been working them angles or the lighting.
It was weird because I usually have been 156, 155, but I haven't checked my weight. I've been eating pretty good. I was 158 that morning. And I was like, oh shit, I feel kind of big. And then I got a crazy pump with Brandon. Oof. Like a good lifting and the lighting. I'm like, Sono, snap these pics. We took a couple different angles, sent it to Tim, said, yo, filter this, dude. Oh, damn. So there's a filter, it's maybe lighting, Photoshop? It's a pump. No Photoshop. No. That's me. But, I was looking thick, boy.
You were looking thick. So this fight camp's been good, though. I'm sure you and Tim have talked about it. Nothing really different, just kind of sticking to the basics, going with the flow.
I mean, we're still 8 weeks out. That's still, we're still 2 months out, still a good ways out. So it's like, each week ramp it up a little bit. I'm gonna spar tomorrow, but yeah, I'm excited. Oh god,
you've yet to do 5 rounds. I know you had trained for it and obviously didn't get past the second, but are you excited for a chance of potentially going 5 rounds? Do you see it ending even shorter? What's your mindset?
I don't think it's going 5 rounds. I'm finishing this dude. But I'll be ready for war. I'm gonna be. I think he thinks, I'm gonna make it this war, and it's gonna be this mental grind, and he's not gonna be able to keep. Let's go there. I will break you. I'm not. I don't think he's gonna be able to outpace me. For whatever reason, there's this like it's always but he can't wrestle. But he has enough cardio. It's always something. I got it all. I can do it all. And if it goes 5-5s, you get to see that. I don't think it's gonna. I think I'm gonna finish him too fast, too sharp, too focused. I'm taking this dude out. On to the next.
Yeah, there's this stigma that you don't have that dog in you. Until people you go and watch that Piotr Jan fight. Good, see, he's fast too. You go and watch that Piotr Jan fight, and what do people just think? You don't got that dog in you. It's really weird. It's just crazy how people think Chito's going to come in and break you when we've seen Chito getting broke by Corey Sandhagen for 5 rounds. So it's just like, I don't know where this disconnect is, but Twitter world is
It's you know what it is? It's a bunch of people that their life just kind of sucks. And I get it. I get it. You hate me because you hate me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else would you hate? I don't really know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I didn't get quite
you hate me because you hate me. Jealousy is not a good thing to have in your heart, boys and girls. So chill out. But the people we're talking to right now, the fans, even though there's going to be YouTube comments like, dude, you fucking can't wrestle or something weird. Yeah. You're listening to the pod, bud. You want to know what I'm going to say.
Wow. That energy.
Well, let's talk about Sean Strickland versus DDP.
I was just going to bring it up.
The big fight coming up a couple weeks, next week.
Next week kind of came out and snuck up on us.
This weekend we got Mario and Marcus, our boys from, grew up training with them as far as like 18 to now. Big fights for those boys, so I'm excited to watch them.
Mario's fighting Ricky Simone.
That's a big fight for Mario. And then Marcus is fighting. I'm not really sure.
Gaston Bolaños.
I think he's tough. I'm not very familiar with him, but I think he's tough. I think he's coming over from Bellator. But yeah, so let's go those boys. Sean Strickland versus DDP.
Wow, that came quick. Fight.
Yeah.
I feel like from when they threw down, what was that? Not even a month ago?
Whatever. Yeah, UFC that was. I think, dude, I don't know. I rewatched DDP versus Robert Whittaker. I'm like, because I actually didn't rewatch. I watched it for the first time the other day. I was like, fuck, I think Sean Strickland. If Sean Strickland shows up like he did against Izzy, I think he beats DDP.
Yeah, you do. What do you think his angers? So obviously, that has came with everything. Do you think that's going to mess with him and he's going to fight angry? Or do you think he always kind of fights angry?
I mean, he seemed very calm against Izzy. Let it out towards the end there. But 5-5s against Sean Strickland's a nightmare. DDP, yeah, I don't know. I just have a feeling Sean Strickland gets the job done, but DDP's very dangerous. Sean Strickland also got knocked out in about 13 seconds by Alex Pereira, remember?
Yeah, that was an awkward fight.
Boom, left hook. And so, I don't know. I think Sean Strickland might get the job done. What do you think?
I don't even know. After watching DDP do that to Robert Whittaker and thinking of how good Robert Whittaker's been in his career, it's kind of tough to go against him. So for that, I'm gonna take DDP. I think he's gonna get the job done. Yeah. I don't know much else on that other card. I honestly haven't looked at it. We got Arnold Allen versus Mozar Evolve, which will be a good featherweight. Mosmar.
That's co-main?
No, that's opening of the opening of the main card. Mosvar's 17-0. Arnold Allen 19-2. Just got off a war with, was that Holloway was his last fight? Arnold?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Was it?
I think.
Damn.
Let me check. Yeah, 5 rounds April 15th against Max. So he hasn't fought in a while.
What other card fights on that though? I know
Chris Curtis versus Marc-Andre Barriault.
Next.
Neil Magny versus Mike Malott.
Okay, next.
Raquel Pennington versus Maria Bueno Silva.
Is that the co-main?
That's the co-main, yeah.
Ooh, that card is looking stacked.
Yeah, I don't.
In Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Sean Strickland must be a star, considering they didn't stack the card.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not a star, so I have to stack the card.
Yep.
And he is a star, so they don't have to. Is that what Twitter's saying?
I think that's what Twitter's getting from it.
I get that.
You can't sell your own pay-per-view, so they have to stack the cards. Because the UFC doesn't want to make money.
No. It sucks that I'm getting to make all the pay-per-view money, too.
That does suck. You're an asshole for that.
I know. I hate that. What is weird, though, is Francis Ngannou versus
Anthony Joshua?
Anthony Joshua is the day before.
Yeah, in
March
Abu
8th
Dhabi.
in Abu Dhabi, which will be a pay-per-view as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I know the last Francis versus Tyson pay-per-view didn't do good, but they were saying like it's in Abu Dhabi. No one like they didn't give a fuck about the pay-per-view. They went like the money is not an issue. Blah blah blah. So I mean that's a pretty big fight. I think like it seems like a big fight.
I mean after Francis's performance against him, it makes it a huge fight. And so I don't really know much about Anthony Joshua, but did you see their estimated purses?
What is it?
Francis is estimated 20 million, Joshua 50 million, not including pay-per-views. What this website or Happy Punch is claiming.
Good for Francis, man.
I know, that is crazy.
And it says here he's looking to fight twice.
And this year?
Boxing, 2 boxing fights.
I mean, what he did to Tyson Fury, man, it's like if he goes out and puts out Anthony Joshua, that's just insanity.
PFL CEO says Francis is committed to an MMA fight this year. And Francis was saying, I think he's just going to box twice.
Wow, who would you even put him at in PFL to where it's going to be worth watching? Because I don't know anyone in the PFL's heavyweight.
Yeah, it's a weird position to be in, like that big, that scary, that dominant. It's like, I don't really want to watch you kill somebody. I want to watch somebody that's like, oh, we could beat him.
Right.
I don't know if they have.
And they'd probably never do a crossover with the UFC, you don't think? Francis, no, John Jones.
Never.
Type, or Francis Aspinall, whatever happens there.
No, I don't think so. Israel Adesanya said that the jab of Sean Strickland was giving him troubles during the fight, and then he wanted to go out on his shield, but Eugene wanted him to stay tactical in the 5th round. It's an interesting, that's the jab. A good jab. If you can fight behind a good jab, it's hard to deal with. That's interesting. Izzy said that.
I also saw that Izzy said he's going to be out, not even be able to train till late February. So
really,
possibility of him on UFC
what injury
300.
Did it say?
I'm not sure. I just briefly saw it, so it doesn't sound like he will possibly be on UFC 300 as well. So that's still kind of up in the air. I know.
So Connor's not. Izzy's not. Islam's not.
Charles probably is not. With
Chael Sonnen says that Charles Oliveira said multiple times that he did not want to fight Islam in a rematch. I don't know if Chael's, Chael. He's had some silly shit.
But Charles won't, because he would probably fight. If he wins, then he'd probably fight for the belt. And if Islam's not going to fight, then that doesn't make sense.
So who the fuck they have main event?
Pereira?
UFC 300.
He tweeted, he put something on Instagram, said I'm back.
Who's champ? Or the interim champ?
Well, it could be Jamal Hill if he's at 205. It could be Jamal Hill if he's recovered.
No, what if he goes up to heavyweight? Is that Tom Aspinall?
Yeah, it would be Aspinall.
Is that interim champ or the real champ?
No, I guess he is technically the interim champ because John Jones didn't.
I mean,
you think he would go all the way up and fight at
if you're trying to do UFC 300, make it like, what? Do you do that? Probably. Still. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if UFC's like thinking about it like the fans, like, oh, UFC. I'm sure they have I don't know, the way they're stacking 299. I don't know.
I think we might be missing something.
There's got to be someone out there. Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz fighting Jorge Masvidal in a boxing match.
Yeah, that came out of left field.
I heard about that months ago. I did hear rumors about that. It was like, you know, I heard it through the UFC where like, hey, keep it on the quiet. This is kind of like, well, I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. But then I supposedly it got announced. Again, I don't have Instagram or Twitter, so I didn't see that. When did that get announced?
I'll pull it up. It got announced sometime last week.
Most people feel that it is kind of pointless boxing match due to what happened in the last fight. Jorge did piece Nate up in the last fight. It was actually a pretty sweet fight to watch. I rewatched it recently. But yeah, interesting time. George St. Pierre.
It says confirmed March in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Huh.
So
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I think watching 2-star box is always kind of fun. So I'll tune into that. That'd be interesting.
That's God. So then maybe. Well, I think what it probably will
Zuck
be
versus Elon.
Elon. No, I mean realistically, you think we're probably going to get Leon versus Bilal. But to me, that doesn't scream UFC 300. I mean, it'd be a sweet co-main. It'd be a really sweet co-main.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's
Bilal.
I mean, Bilal's getting a lot of traction, so maybe he has a little bit more.
Again, I wonder if UFC is like, we don't really care. This is just it could be a UFC 288, 299, 301, 302. It could be it just they might not. They might say fuck it, like UFC. What if Brock Lesnar comes back? Like, we got to think outside the box.
Ronda Rousey, maybe.
Ronda versus Brock would be crazy.
Ronda versus Brock would be sweet. Take Ronda twice.
CM Punk versus Logan Paul. Oh,
God, that'd be interesting if you do get a Logan Paul in there. But
yeah, no, I don't know. It's
Dana always has something.
Fun to speculate.
He's always got something up his sleeve.
He does. He sure does. So what else been doing, man?
Not a whole lot. You know, I won my fantasy league.
Damn.
That was a lot of heart, sweat, tears. 17 weeks of just, you know, and then once I did the math, the winnings didn't really correlate to the 17 weeks. But hey.
Well, because how much was it per week ish? $70, $20?
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, all the amount of time and hours I put into researching and like waiver wires and everything. It was still a lot of fun, and I won like a little over $1,000, which is pretty cool.
Well, I think you'd do it regardless if there was money involved anyway.
Especially just that competition.
Sono supposedly won his too.
Well, we have a lot of the same players, so I believe it.
He winning a belt though. You're winning a trophy.
I'm winning, a trophy. But we're etching our name in it, and then whoever keeps it for the year, and then whoever wins it the next year, you have to send it to them. So that's what.
Where does it sit? Right on your nightstand?
Oh, I'm gonna probably put it in the guest room. So then, if any of my buddies come over, they have to sleep with it and just.
Or because Alana won't let you have it anywhere else.
It might be going in the freaking in the laundry room.
Yeah,
no, that's a fine piece of hardware right there.
Big games coming up. I've been paying attention to NFL mostly because I play Prize Picks so much, and I love Prize Picks, so that's like kind of the only reason I pay attention to the NFL. And I used to be addicted. I used to be obsessed with the NFL, so it's kind of bringing me back. But
let's get your
talk to me. All
right, we're gonna
Saturday. We got 2 games.
Yeah, we got the Houston Texans,
which is weird, right?
I mean, yeah, they got a rookie quarterback. They haven't been good in a while. Houston Texans versus Cleveland Browns. Joe Flacco.
Wow.
Is elite in the year 2024. Who would have
thunk that?
Who do you got in that game?
I think the Browns are going to get the job done. Houston did good, but I think the Browns are going to get the job done there.
All right, then we'll go on to the later game.
This one's tough.
Dolphins Chiefs.
This one's tough.
It's going to be cold.
That makes it
0 degrees.
God, that sucks. That makes it not as fun, right?
Kansas City, not for me personally, because I wanted to see
a slingshot.
Yeah, it's going to be windy. It's going to be a little chilly.
Dang, so you're liking less on a lot of these pass yards, huh? The thing about Mahomes is he can just get the job done with his feet.
Yeah,
that's an issue. That's a threat to the defense.
Yeah, the thing about the Dolphins, they're going to scheme people open short yardage. I mean, they're going to get these quick tosses to A-Chain, to Tyreek. They're going to make sure that they don't have to throw it. I mean, yeah, throwing it middle of the field and deep to Tyreek is really their bread and butter, but they'll still be able to scheme Tyreek to get the ball. So he's not going to be completely non-factor. And if it's really that windy...
Because you just got to get it, I mean, reverses, put him in the,
quick pitches, anything really to get him the ball, which Mike McDaniel's a genius at. But Chiefs are 4.5-point favorites. Who do you got?
Man, I think the Chiefs are going to get the job done.
Me too.
I think Patty Mahomes is just a playmaker.
He is.
He reminds me a lot of myself.
Similar. But Dolphins also haven't beat a team with a winning record other than the Cowboys in a long time. They're pretty... Mahomes in the playoffs. Give me Mahomes.
So give me Sunday. Who's playing Sunday?
Steelers, Bills.
Bills. I think Jerome Bettis. I think what's his name?
Big Ben
Roethlisberger. I think they're too old to be playing at this level.
Packers, Cowboys.
I can already see the comments. Packers, Cowboys. See, that's an interesting one. Cowboys find a way to get the job not done. They just do. They could be up by 4, and then the other team could kick a 5-point field goal somehow. Somehow, some way, that is what could happen against the Cowboys. They find a way to lose.
Yeah, that's true. But if you're looking at it,
let me call Pat. Pat, what do you think? Jokes.
Yeah, Cowboys are significantly the better team. That being said, Packers just have historically gave the Cowboys troubles, but there's no more Rodgers, even though Jordan Love's look good.
Favre to Donald
Cowboys
Driver.
are, I think, like 16-1 in the last certain home games. Like they just dominate the home field advantage.
And it's home?
Yeah, they're scoring like 40 points a game almost this year at home. Packers defense is dog shit to say the least. They gave up 30 points to Bryce Young and the Panthers 3 weeks ago.
I'm going with the Cowgirls.
I think Cowgirls get the job done as well. Lions, Rams, this one is very unique. I don't know if you remember 4, 5, 6 years ago, whatever it was, they swapped quarterbacks, Matt Stafford for Jared Goff.
Really? Just a straight trade?
No, it was a big trade for Stafford. Rams ended up giving away a lot of picks. But now they're meeting in the playoffs. Rams, Lions, in Detroit. Who do you got?
And Detroit never been to the Super Bowl, right?
I don't think so.
Is this their 8 Mile? Is this their year?
I don't believe so.
One shot. I'm spaghetti.
The only reason I say that is because they play Cowboys next, most likely. So, but Rams, Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. Sorry, Tim. Tim's a diehard Tim Welch. If you guys didn't know, my buddy Tim, diehard Rams fan
since the St. Louis days.
Yep. St. Louis Rams is his team. So go with the Lions.
Well, we won't dive into the next week. Oh wait, they got Monday night Eagles Bucks in Tampa.
So Ravens and 49ers got buys.
Yep.
Ravens, okay, so what'd you say? Eagles Bucks. Damn. Okay, that's an interesting one there too.
Jalen Hurts, the quarterback for the Eagles, dislocated his finger last week, but he's on his throwing hand, but he's still looking to play. He's Bucks. Bucks are the Bucks, man. And Baker Mayfield's been playing all right, but they just barely beat the Panthers in the last game of the season, 9-0.
But they won.
Yeah.
Maybe they're saving their points for the next game.
They could be. That'd be really smart.
Did you see the conspiracy theory that the color of the Super Bowl stuff the last 2 years in a row have been the right teams, and now it's 49ers versus the Ravens, and they're kind of the two teams that have a bye, and they're the ones that are thinking, what do you think about that?
Well, then you dive even a little bit further. You have that Rams-Detroit game where the quarterbacks go and play each other. Then you have the head coach for the Cowboys is Mike McCarthy, who used to coach the Packers forever. Whoa. So now you got the Packers coming in against Mike McCarthy, his old team. You have there was another one that was pretty crazy like that.
Well, I mean, just the Super Bowl one itself. I mean, if it happened 2 years in a row and it happens again this year, what does that mean? Is that just a coincidence?
Yeah, there's no way that they're that stupid to...
Let's make the colors zero. They'll never find out.
No one will. There is a lot of scripted people out there in this world, though, so it's like...
Well, I'm knocking Chito out. Write that script down, boy.
I'll talk to Dana, see what we can do.
What if they did that specifically to set it up? So, right, they did that 2 years in a row.
Okay.
They made this coincidence.
Did it 2 years in a row. Made a coincidence.
Make a bunch of bets on it.
Make a bunch of bets on it.
Yeah.
The prize makers, that's who did it. Was the prize.
Whoa.
The better, or what do you call those guys?
Fucking Fruit Loopers. Yeah.
Yeah, they did it on purpose to set it up so people put a bunch of money on that team.
It's crazy, though,
You
because
never know.
if you're being an honest sports fan, those are the two best teams in the NFC and AFC. Like, I'll be very surprised if those two teams aren't playing each other in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Because didn't they play each other recently?
Yeah, and the Ravens whooped up on them. But Purdy had like 4 interceptions. 2 of them were tipped.
Oh, that's right.
It was a crazy game. I mean, granted, the Ravens look really tough, but I mean, there's just so many question marks in the AFC. You know, the Ravens look tough, and the NFC.
It is weird when there's not football on, because this is the first year I've been kind of watching the games because I've been playing Prize Picks so much. It's weird when it's like Tuesday or Wednesday. You're just like, whoa, what do I throw on the tube?
I know. I love football season. It sucks because usually there's games tonight, Thursday night, but we got nothing.
That's okay. You know what we do got, though? Painting with Elena.
Wow. What are you painting?
Yeah. Well, I had this little small chicken picnic tables that I put their pecans in, and I put their mealworms in or whatever, and me and Elena painted one, but it's such a small one. I have so many chickens, so I ordered 2 more, and then I ordered some paint. So me and Elena are gonna paint it. I have a surprise for her. She loves surprises. Dad, you have a surprise for me? I'm like, yeah. She said, what is it? I'm like, I can't tell you. Then please. This age right now, 3 is so much fun. It is the best. I want more.
She's like just
The
the
cutest
amount
thing
of
ever.
growth is crazy. She's talking in these like full sentences with
yeah.
complex thoughts, and I'm just
Have
like,
a conversation with her.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
so fun to see.
It's so weird when Danny's mom's with her. Like, I'm gonna pick her up from Danny's mom today at like 4:30 or whatever. But Danny's mom was only speaks Spanish, only talks to her in Spanish. Elena doesn't really say it as much in Spanish, or at least not what I see, but understands it all. I mean, it's so cute. Just yeah, she'll sing Destrellita, Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars in Spanish, and it is the fucking cutest thing ever.
Oh man, it's been so fun watching her grow up. It's crazy.
Yep.
I hope you
Started
have more.
gaming a little bit.
Call of Duty got you back, huh?
I've been playing a little bit. Tim constantly was like, let's game. I'm like, all right, final game. Played up like, fuck, it's fun.
So it's
Warzone.
Is it
Rebirth? Our Resurgence. They're gonna bring back Rebirth Island.
what
though.
map is it? It's just a new one?
There's two maps and it rotates each on a time limit. Had Garrett come over, set up my setup, and we're back.
Wow.
Twitch hasn't given me my partnership back though.
They're still a little pissed off at you.
Yeah, they completely took everything away from me. I had to earn affiliate back. Did all the affiliate stuff, and I'm trying to get into the partnership, and I keep emailing with them, and they're like, you have to fill this out. I'm like, bro, I filled that out. And they're like, send me a screenshot. I'm like, it's just not. You get something on your fucking end. Fix it.
Damn. Well,
No, I'm kidding. Do it. Take your time.
you didn't.
So-
I'm surprised you didn't head over to Kick. Kick's kind of been.
Something
booming.
about Twitch fam, dude. It's so weird. When I went to YouTube, it didn't feel the same. I streamed on YouTube for a little bit. It was hard. I kept calling them Twitch fam. I click on Twitch. I go live. Has been over a year. Zark, Real Mommy, Fran, Prez,
OGs.
Wiz Compton, Purple Drank, just everyone, bro.
Yeah. I think it's just because
Brewlock.
it's just for vid gaming. So it's like when you go there and their interface is so easy. Like
Yeah.
even when Nick Merckx, who I used to watch all the time, he went to Kick.
Uh-huh.
I haven't once went and checked it out just because it's like,
He's on Kick. He's on Twitch.
yeah, he's on Kick. So and I just haven't went and checked it out for some reason. It's just like I don't even know why. So maybe that's it. And it's just like the real gamers, because you're not gonna go on Twitch if you're not.
I mean, I'm not a real gamer.
No, I mean like you're
Gamer.
a gamer at heart. Doesn't mean you're,
yeah.
Like we've been gamers at heart since we were
Yeah. I've been gaming.
5th grade.
A lot of Nick Merckx went over there.
Yeah.
He's a pretty legit like streamer.
Kick. I mean, bro,
Kick is
Kick's booming.
Yeah.
I went live with Neon the other day.
I know that
Got a lot of hate for that.
a lot of hate.
Yeah.
I don't think people. I was looking at I don't think people realized you had headphones on. So that when Neon was asking those questions.
I mean, I try to bring it up a couple times. Like, I have headphones, you can hear you.
Yeah.
But that was
I mean, in the clips you see on Twitter, you can't tell you have
Yeah.
headphones on. So in that sense, it did look weird. I was like, but so yeah, people
Again,
hated
I didn't see
shit.
that. Don't have Twitter. Then we had Vitaly on the podcast. Got a lot of hate for that.
I don't know who that is.
He had like 10 million subscribers when YouTube was when 10 million was insane.
Oh,
I
so
guess he
he's
was
an
like the OG prankster. I didn't really know too much about him either. Didn't do any research. Met him, cool dude. Again, got a lot of hate. Supposedly he beat up women and on mushrooms and supposedly I don't know. I should probably do some research.
That might not be a bad idea. To do a
But
little
dude, I
research.
don't know. Tim messaged. He's like, "Yo, should we have this guy on?" I'm like, sure, I don't care. Then we did. He was a nice guy. I didn't really talk to him too much. Didn't look into him too much.
You need a better PR team, dude.
Well, it's like me and Tim we're just do our thing, and we have do our thing. Shot at 21.
I think you needed me to keep you in the loop of who these people are.
Yeah, for real.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm pretty dumb, man. Bum, stupid.
That was for Twitter, so people think I'm cool.
Damn, I'm lucky. I
So
wish
they
I
won't
was.
hate on me, they'll hate on you.
Whoa.
Is that most of the prank podcasts, at least local,
Oh, yeah.
so far, just don't do good.
Yeah.
But it's weird because you'd think it would be the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
no, but it's like when those guys prank, you don't really know them. You just know their videos. So when they're speaking about themselves, is it as interesting? Like you watch that people, you don't know anything about them. You just watch
Yeah.
them for the pranks.
Do they have fans, or there's just people that are surfing YouTube that are just looking for entertainment?
Looking for pranks, in a
that's all
sense.
good. I don't know.
I don't know either, but
Yeah.
I didn't know who those guys were. But I was never really OG YouTube.
I've been watching Loaf now ever since we had him on the pod. Like I'll throw his videos on. He's kind of got a funny little personality to him. But yeah, Tim Keeley's fucking getting there,
Is he
there,
doing
man.
rehab yet?
Yeah, he's been doing rehab. He did stem cells. He's been doing everything that he can possibly do to get that bad boy up and running. I've been looking up because I have my PEMF machine, right? I've been using it for a long time, and I just Googled what are the benefits of PEMF. It was enhances the body's natural recovery process, corrects cellular dysfunction throughout the body, stimulates and exercise cells to recharge cells, Improves athletic performance, reduces inflammation and pain, helps you recover from an injury faster. I was like, damn, that thing's money. So I've been doing that more, trying to up that. Got my sauna and finally got my sauna set up. I've been waiting. I was gonna wait till I put the sauna in the. I was supposed to. Damn, Nate said he was supposed to headline UFC 300.
He said he was supposed to headline 200, but that he wants to headline 300.
Oh, okay, I read that wrong. So he's saying, hey, Nate versus Conor. Anyway, I've been waiting for my building to get up. Now they're supposed to get up late December, mid-January. Now they're saying early February. So I was gonna put my sauna in there, but I'm like, fuck it, we're 8 weeks out. Let's get the sauna up. So we got the sauna in there, the cold plunge, PEMF, red light. Trying to stay on top of all that shit. 29, handsome.
Not even in your prime.
Not yet. I would consider. I mean, we're getting there, but still. I mean, I think this could be my first fight in my prime, and then every fight after that's hopefully better. Because you don't got one fight in your prime. You could fight for 4 years.
Oh
in your
yeah,
prime.
yeah.
You know
People
what I'm
have
saying?
long primes.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be it. But you never know. Super fights. You know, you never know. I guess we'll never know. I was gonna say that after I won the belt too. A lot of people ask me what I would have done if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna do that next fight. I gotta do that next fight. Told myself I'm gonna do that when I win the belt years and years and years and years ago. Won the belt, forgot to say it. So now I gotta say it.
Damn.
A lot of people ask me if defend the belt. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
Speaking of, is there Kanye dropping an album or what?
It was supposed to drop December, I think.
God, I want that.
He released one song off of it. Then he released a.
That was real. That wasn't AI.
Did you listen to it?
What?
The freestyle with Run Spaz or whatever.
Oh, I didn't listen to that one. I was talking about the one.
I used to be a billionaire. That's 1,000 millionaires. I don't think so. I don't think that's AI.
I was just talking about the one that he released.
It's just too
on his
real.
album.
If AI can write music that good, AI is taking over music forever.
Did you
There's
hear the Drake
no
AI?
way.
It was fire.
Really?
It sounded so much like a Drake song. It was crazy.
Singing somehow.
Yeah.
And that's definitely not the weekend. You can hear the AI a little bit.
It's creepy.
Bro, I just don't know if that's AI. And I guess Kanye never came out and said anything about it.
Did you hear the new Kanye song that dropped? That was
Yeah, Vultures. Yeah, I think
Was it good?
I showed it to you in the car once. It was.
Oh, okay. It was decent.
But he's been previewing that clip of Everybody. That sounds sweet. It's like an old Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, like has a little bit of Everybody.
Oh, wow.
And then so it sounded fire.
Ooh, okay.
That was pretty
You've been
good.
listening to any? That was actually kind of good. Everybody. Yeah, mine wasn't. You've been listening to any good new Muse?
No, it's been like a month where no one's really dropped. I don't think people really drop around Christmas unless it's like Christmas songs, but there hasn't been like anything new.
I've been listening to just a lot of Lil Baby still. Still throwing Russ, still throwing Post Malone. Lil Baby dropped 2 songs, 350 and Crazy.
Oh, yeah, I
like
liked
both pretty
Crazy.
good. Jack Harlow, Lovin' on Me. I like that one. That was good.
That beat was fire. Nothing else really. For
Yeah,
me.
nothing really. I'm looking.
Well,
through.
Nicki Minaj. I like Nicki Minaj. She dropped
Whoa,
a
I don't know
couple
if you can
songs.
say that. Oh, Nicki Minaj. Sorry.
Oh my
Nicki-
gosh! Speaking of that, did you see the guy? Oh, you haven't. You don't have Twitter. Let me pull this up for you. He's a high school recruit, and he's going pretty much viral because
He's white and says the N-word.
yeah, you saw that?
No, but I just from what I said and you say that I kind of felt it. Let me see. I didn't.
Wait. What did you say?
He's white and says the N-word, but he's
No. It's close.
but he's actually black.
No, he's white. This is his name.
Oh, his name. Really?
He's been getting.
Noah.
He's been
How do you say? I mean,
so he did an interview, and it was Kaniga.
Noah Kaniga.
Yeah. But he's been getting these interviews, and he's been going. People have been reaching out to him because
Kaniga. What?
and it's spelled. Yeah, I mean you can Google it for yourself, but
So his last name is Knigga.
yeah, and he's like a
Lucky.
heavily recruited for football.
That's so badass.
But can you imagine being
Kaniga?
an announcer every single game?
You gotta make sure you get that right.
I wouldn't even say, and let alone his first name's Noah. Like, so people are making these memes. Oh, you want some weed? Noah.
I know. That's funny.
Yeah.
What a name.
So his parents, I mean, they set him up for.
If I have a son, that's probably gonna be his first name. How you say it?
I don't want to say it too much because I don't know. I'm gonna mess it up. One of
That's
these times.
fire. Literally, his last name's Knigga.
Yeah.
What?
But so Robert Griffin Jr., the quarterback, he did an interview with him, and he's like, "Do you know who went in Paris? Because you know that song, the old Kanye song." So I mean, there's just I can't even imagine.
That's fire though.
Yeah.
He should get the pass.
At that point, you almost, he should. There's just no other way.
Yes, Aljamain Sterling said there's no more 135. 135 is done.
Aljo's done at 135.
He's just been changing people's careers.
I feel like just staying at dude, that's a big dude. Like he's he's not gonna get out muscled at 145. So I think that's a good.
Well, he's got
decision.
Calvin Kattar on UFC 300, right? Be an interesting fight.
Yeah. So
I don't know much about Calvin's wrestling. I mean, he's obviously a very good striker, but curious to see how he does at 145.
let's read UFC 299 while we're at it.
Oh, also, did you see that in New York City they had found those tunnels? They just Jews, like a bunch of Jews, were hiding in these tunnels in New York City that they just found them, and there's like these huge. It's like a huge controversy right now, and
are they dead? Like
no,
they were hiding?
They were like an underground tunnel system.
What? That's Jewish.
And so the internet's just crazy going on right now.
Let me read you UFC 299. Michelle Pajeda. That's always fun.
Wait, is this prelims?
I'm just gonna. I don't know where they're at in order. Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page. Fun.
Sweet.
Peter Yan, Song Yudong. Fire.
War.
Gilbert Burns, Jack Dillon, Melana. Fire. Pedro Munoz versus Kyler Phillips. Fire.
Super excited for that.
Gomrot versus Dos Anjos.
That's
fire.
super.
Curtis Blades versus Jaylatin Almeida. Fire.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier versus BSD.
5 rounds.
5 rounds. Sugar Shane versus Marlene.
I mean, that fight could go wherever. You could even put that one in the prelims.
Chill. Damn, that's crazy, bro. UFC 299 is looking good. But that's just what they do.
Yeah, I'm hoping everyone. It seems like when they have these big fight cards, people fall out slowly. So hopefully nothing happens and keeps the card intact.
Yeah, hopefully. I ordered them really dope ass chairs. I think they just got here. That's what according to my security camera. So I'm hoping. I didn't show you what chairs I got, right?
No.
I just ordered some crazy chairs. Ask me why.
Why'd you order chairs?
I don't know. I just saw them. Remember that White King's chair I have at the house?
Yeah.
It was from that same company. So it was just like castle kind of type
You're an
shit.
impulsive motherfucker.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
It's an investment, bro. I'm gonna make some shit off it. And yep, Tammy's still alive.
That's good. You've been doing all right.
Yep, Tammy's still alive. Still love my chickens. Still been feeding them.
I almost hit a coyote today right by Tim's gym. That's weird.
Bro, I was washing dishes, believe it or not, in the morning. Yeah, a couple mornings ago, and I seen a coyote right outside, like right on the other side of my chicken fence, looking like it was about to jump over the fence. And I ran out there, and I was like, "Do you know my friend Noah?"
Did he take off?
He did. He knew.
They're little. I thought they were always bigger from whatever
but they're
reason.
little savages.
Yeah, they're like you, little savage.
That's my rap name. Little savage.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't realize. I mean, I did realize because I was told when we moved in, like, yeah, these are all pecan trees. But I didn't realize. I'm like, dude, we have thousands of dollars worth of pecans. Me and Danny have been going out and picking them, and Elena too. It's so funny. But the chickens love them. You crush them up, put them out there, and the chickens just grab the nuts. It's actually crazy how precise those chickens are. I'll put out a bunch of pecans kind of in the shell, but broken up. And 2 minutes later, I'll go out there, and it's just the shells laying in the table. All the nuts are gone.
Damn. With no hands. Imagine trying to eat food, just pecking at it. Do that for dinner tonight.
Elena does that sometimes. The other day, she's eating her steak like that. I'm like, Elena, just go wash, because you don't want to wash your hands. I'm like, you have to wash your hands. She's like, no, I don't. Eating like that. I'm like, oh, that's one way.
That's funny.
How's your back been?
Same old, man. I've been
Still lifting or no?
I haven't done a back exercise or like a back workout since December of last year. Not December of 2 years. Over a year.
Really?
I don't know what to do. I've been I finally tried to get a hold of this doctor again just near me to go back to PT because I just don't know what else to do. But I want it close to me because that'll be the only way I could like at least go twice a week and not with school.
Yeah.
I want to be at least like right next door so I can just.
The one right there, that PT right there. Hopefully they're so smart.
I know, it's just, I don't know what it is, but I've been just Googling my ass off. I've diagnosed myself with 45 different things and went through it and nothing, but.
How's your stem cells?
Stem cells are expensive.
And I maybe I need to do an ultrasound or MRI on my shoulder because I got MRI on my back.
I hate when there's something wrong. You get an MRI and they're like, looks fine.
I know.
I'm like, are you sure?
Really? Because it hurts for like a motherfucker.
Really?
For
I feel
a
like
year.
a bat sticking out of my ass.
So I might see if I can get a diagnostic ultrasound on my shoulder because I haven't had any imaging on my shoulder, which is the only thing else I can think of. And just referring back to my back pain. And
Fuck.
I don't know what the hell to do, but
do jiu-jitsu. It'll make you feel better. Jokes.
I wish. What about you? Your back good?
I feel good. I feel really good. 8 weeks out, boy. I feel fucking great.
Getting a little bit more wrestling and grappling in.
Just been doing my thing. Shoddy 21, baby.
Yeah.
Been running a lot. Been running the mountains. It's been fucking fun because I used to run the mountains all the time. Then wasn't able to. My knees were hurting, but you know, I've been running again. It feels really good. I love running the mountain. It's so fun. There's just something about this pushing through that high heart rate. You're fucking sore, or you're not sore. Your legs are like tired. Your heart's tired. And you just keep pushing. So it's fun. Did that. I've been doing that on Saturdays, sparring Fridays, running Saturdays, then recovering Saturday, Sunday. So it's been fun. Been fun.
Yeah, man. I think what's cool with what I've seen from you is like you show how much your mental strength is a factor in everything. Like your body's so much stronger than your mind, and so to see you always push your boundaries of your mind is really cool because it's not a lot of people do that. I mean, the second their body hurts a little bit, they assume like, hey, I gotta stop, but reality it's just your mind telling you, hey, you're kind of being a pussy. But
sometimes it's about knowing your body too. That's where I feel like I really excel and can take it to. I feel like I just really know, and I'm very, very in tune with my body. And you know, if something hurts, it's a hurt to where I can't train, do something else, blah blah blah. But I feel like I'm just very in tune with my body from the years of, you know, going through fight camps. Each fight camp, I just dial in so much more and more and more, and grow so much from each fight camp that I feel like I'm just very in tune, man. Very in tune, man. Are you getting baptized next week?
Yep,
that's crazy. Finally.
Yeah.
Forgive you for your sins and shit.
Yeah, Lil Nas X is getting a lot of heat from that, actually.
From getting baptized?
No, because he recreated, he's like teasing his music video song, and he recreated it of him like up on the cross, and then like him eating bread and wine, and people are just like freaking it. Like Christianity is the only way, or the only religion that you can diss and not have repercussions, and it's like, so he's getting a lot of heat about that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up. It's just been popular.
Well,
lately.
I said baptized, and that made sense.
The only thing I could think of is like a random word generator. You say something, I just try and find a news.
Yeah, no.
You seen a podcast with him where he seems like a completely normal dude.
No.
And it's probably some label company that's like, hey, we're gonna have you do this, this, and this.
Very well
Super
could be.
Controversial.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I don't want him. It's like, well, he signed a contract.
Is he the gay one?
Yeah.
Yeah. He twerked the devil.
Damn, I wonder. Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, his songs always go viral and do really well. So I mean, whatever he's doing, the
only one I can think of was one with Jack Harlow. Right.
What's that one that people love on?
Old Town Road is the most popular one.
That one too.
There's a lot. I mean, I bet you recognize a lot.
Yeah, probably. I'm never good at remembering songs. Sono's been working for me officially. It's been really, really, really nice. Not having to. I didn't realize how much shit I do that I didn't necessarily want to do, or just how busy I really was until I started kind of getting comfortable with giving him tasks and being like, okay, I do this. I'm like, holy shit. I did a lot of shit, but now it's nice delegating my time to do other shit, and he can do that stuff. So that's been really nice. Executive assistant, always wanted a Gabe.
Executive to the assistant.
Executive assistant?
I was trying to think of The Office.
Oh.
Assistant to the manager.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Dwight.
You look like Dwight.
You look like Dwight.
Jim.
You look like Dwight's brother.
Oh, God.
Morris or whatever the hell is
Mo? God.
You do.
You look like Phyllis.
You look like Phyllis's boyfriend.
I'd rather look like him than Phyllis. No, it's Philly. Miami, 305, March 9th, 8 weeks out.
305, Mr. 3. Oh, Pitbull. Is Pitbull gonna be in town?
He's gonna be there. I didn't want to tell anybody, but he's gonna be there. He told me, text me.
That's gonna be fire. Mr. 305.
Pitbull's gonna be there. Drake's gonna be there. Lil Wayne's gonna be there. I've been on a Lil Wayne kick, actually.
God, he's a lyrical.
I always knew, obviously, Lil Wayne's one of the legends. He's an icon. Yeah. He's a whatever. But then I was like, I never really, remembered some songs, but now I've been going back and listening to all the Carters.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, this entire album is a banger.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the next one. I'm like, wait, what?
It is pretty crazy.
I'm like, damn, that's crazy how that was 2008. 2000, like that was a long time ago, and he's still putting shit out.
And the songs still in 2008 still live
fire.
on. Like every time you hear them.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Yeah.
Let me call Noah.
You know it?
Noah I want to say it, but I just don't really feel comfortable.
Yeah, I would.
It's Kaniga, right?
Yeah, is what I heard on interviews.
So that I should be an E, that'll be easier to like Kaniga.
Yeah.
Noah Kaniga. Do you know that is funny, bro? That I cannot believe that.
I wonder if his parents really knew.
The Noah doesn't even matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if your name's Sean, you know,
Yeah.
it just if you got that last name.
But Noah's pretty funny.
Noah's a good one.
I know.
I never thought of yeah. That's funny. What else you got going on the rest of the day? It's 2 p.m. currently.
I got actually a fantasy playoff draft. I've never done it before, but the people
So it's just a fantasy, but for the playoffs.
for the playoffs. But
So you're fucked if both your teams lose, or guys on your team lose.
pretty much, and it's like total points. So I thought I was just very confused too. But the way we're doing is total points for there's no matchups based really. It's just total points. So yeah,
You're doing it with the same people.
Yeah, so if you draft a guy and he goes out first round, it's not looking good for you. So it's gonna be interesting. I've never done that kind of draft before. So
Who's playing that I know of?
Gilman. It's that league with Aaron Gilman and all his
Is he
buddies.
mad you lost? I mean, you won.
No, I won in my other league. Gilman won in our league.
God,
I know.
can't let Gilman.
I was in 2 leagues, won. The other one I got just
Can't
absolutely
win them all,
screwed.
man. You can't win them all, is what they say.
That's what they say. But other than that, nothing new with me. Just started school this week again. 7 classes, 24 credits, which is crazy.
Is that a lot? Seems like a lot.
And at University of Montana, you have to get like special permission to do more than 20 credits. Like they really wouldn't allow it unless you had a good reason to.
Just because it's so much.
Because it's a lot. So 7 classes, 24 credits it's a shit ton. It's awful. But
Well, that's about it for me. I'm gonna go get some games, hop on some games for a little bit. Need to get a good stretch in tonight. Me and Elena are gonna paint. It's gonna be lit. Probably whip up a steak for Din Din, because that's what I do. Just a sirloin. Just been whipping up some sirloins.
I don't know my steaks.
You know what?
I don't know steaks very well.
I don't either. I just
researching
grabbed the one from fucking Sprouts.
Sirloin's a good one. It's like one top 3.
Yeah, I just grab it and not eat it. There's the one company that I've gotten their steaks before. I'm not gonna out them on here, but I'm like, fuck. Every time they're just so chewy.
Really?
I just always end up giving Kush pretty much the whole thing and have like 2 bites. I'm like, WTF?
Could be the cut too.
It definitely ain't the cook.
And how
tell
you
that much.
cook it.
No, probably not
How
that.
you cook it depends too, I think.
But yeah, you're welcome. You guys asked, you begged, you got on your knees, you said, please bring back a BroMalley episode. I
can't live without it.
So here we are. New drop next Thursday, the 18th. No, the 18th. You know what I'm saying? Boom, shabba boom. We're here. We're there. We're nowhere. We're everywhere. We're out
Of here.
of here.
Peace.